Hey, what's happening, everyone? Welcome back to our Football Manager 2021 mobile tutorial video. The last few videos we've been focusing on player roles and their full descriptions, and today we close out with the attacking positions. Let's start off with Martinelli and the wide attacker. The winger. The winger aims to beat his man on the outside and needs to be technically proficient as well as quick to do so. The winger hugs the touchline, and when the team is going forward, he's ready to surge into space and attack the byline. We have the advanced playmaker. The advanced playmaker aims to drop into holes between the opposition's midfield and defense, making himself available for teammates' passing and aiming to turn the defense into attack in an instant. Now we have the inside forward, which I personally like the best. The inside forward aims to cut inside from the flanks and runs directly at the center of the opposition's defense. And this is extremely effective when you have wingbacks staying on the touchline for you. And here we have the newer player role in the game, inverted winger. The inverted winger shows diagonal movement far more often than conventional wingers. He will move infield, giving space for the wingbacks to push on along the flanks. If we push up higher up the pitch, we have the inside forward, the advanced forward, and the pressing forward. So again, the inside forward aims to cut inside from the flanks and run directly at the defense. New position in the game, the pressing forward. A pressing forward's main duty is to put pressure on the defensive line, chase down the ball in possession and loose balls, and generally stop the opposing defense from having any time on the ball. In an attacking sense, he keeps things as simple as possible, preferring to bring other players into the game rather than create his own chances. This is very good for a high pressing system. Lastly, for the high wide position, we have the advanced forward. The advanced forward's main role is to lead the line and look to spearhead the attacking moves. His primary duty is to be the focal point of attacking moves, and he's required to score goals and create goals. If we come a little bit more inside, so here are the center striker positions. We'll use Aubameyang to illustrate. So the poacher. The poacher sits on the shoulder of the last defender, looking to break into the defensive line and run into the through balls sent from the midfields. He rarely offers much help in constructing the moves, preferring instead to remain central and sniff out opportunities in and around the box. My favorite position for my center forwards, Aubameyang, Lacazette, they're poachers for me. We have the deep lying forward. The deep lying forward's main function is to link the attack in the midfield. He aims to drop deep into space and hold up the ball before supplying linking passes to teammates. The complete forward. A complete forward possesses all the technical attributes of a deep lying forward, the ability to score of a poacher, and the strength and power of a target man. Such a player transcends tactical instruction and should be simply left to allow to do his thing, like a Sergio Aguero, I assume, or Luis Suarez. The Trequartista. Although the Trequartista is similar to the advanced playmaker, that he aims to drop into holes between the opposition's midfield and defense, the Trequartista does far less defensively and simply drifts around looking for space when the team is not in possession. Kind of like Mesut Ozil. The target man. The target man could transform an average team into a good one by using his sheer physicality to disrupt the opposition's defense. The target man uses his strength and aerial presence to bring teammates to the play rather than relying on his own technical ability. And of course, we have the advanced forward again, who looks to spearhead the attack, and the pressing forward, who's great for the high press system. As we see, we pretty much have all the forward positions covered. Let's see if we put Aubameyang out there, got the 3. So lastly, in case some of you guys consider the cam to be part of the attacking line, again, we'll just look at Ozil, and we'll use him to describe the cam's positioning. So attacking midfielder. Requires excellent technical and mental skills. The attacking midfielder operates higher up the pitch than a standard midfielder, where he often fashions chances for himself and others in the final third before opposition defenders reduce the time and space he has on the ball to make a play. We talked about the Trequartista. He pretty much stays up and drifts and doesn't come back hard on defense. The advanced player looks for space between the holes of their defensive midfield line, looking to turn forward and create the attack. And lastly, the shadow striker. The shadow striker aggressively pushes forward into goal scoring positions as the ball moves into the final third. He looks to close down opposition defenders when out of possession. This is another good for the high press. A shadow striker with a pressing striker. It's a very lethal defensive high press tactic. You may want to use that in your team if your team allows for that. So there you have it. We've spent the last 4 videos focusing on player rules and full player descriptions. I'll put all the videos in the link in the bio so it's easier for you to organize and sort. Until our next video, take care and talk to you later. Ciao.